The kineticist, I think, does Ellie weakness and haste. Typically. Oh, he's right there. Good. I'll click a chest or two. Okay. Click one or two more, see if there's any chance I get. Rare. Okay. Cool. Well, we did it. Gambling OP. Yay. We did it. Holy.
Hold still. You've earned it. That much I'll admit.
Cody, how do you look? You look pretty good on the green screen.
Astral Avalanche! The dark light fades. Obliterate. Okay.
Yeah. Pretty chill. Okay. Well. That's good. That's crazy, actually. Oh, shit. All right. Let's hope Tempest Shield doesn't, let's hope Tempest Shield doesn't kill me.
Weapons at the ready.
Ouch.
Hold still. Oh,
Let's go.
what was mine is now yours.
All right. We got it. Add 20 quality to a gem. Okay. It's a good start. Then, I guess we'll add the 30 mil XP. Up to 16.
Annihilation. The hatchling surprises. Forgive me. I was not myself.
Whoa. What do we get?
Wait. I must speak with you. I must.
Ah, it's the Soul Eater ring. Wow.
This stuff is. For what purpose? What reason? The Atlas is everything we see, and everything. It dreads, shall not be erased so.
What do we get? Ooh. That's funny. So, that was a decent recap of how we got here to our current character. We're level 92. As you saw, just got our 2 watchstones, finished the base of the new memory mechanic, and we're chugging along. So, still on a 5 link. Got Brutality, Cruelty, Impale, Vicious Proj. Now that I actually think about it, I'm pretty sure it would be more damage if this Cruelty was Maim. Oh, hey, I should probably flip this. Look at that. Recording doing my job for me. All right, perfect. We got our Prismatic Eclipse. We have our pretty decent Cardinal Round Shield. And then we just have various things with life res, some stats. So nothing else particularly crazy. So plans for how we continue to progress this character. We got the Lethal Bride that we needed pretty early on. I could farm for a couple more just to have some additional options, which I may. We'll see exactly what we want to do here. But in general, the plan is, get an Emperor's Vigilance. So how are we going to try and do that? Right now, it will plan to be this tree, where we have Settlers of Kelgar, and then, as you see, I'm kind of slowly specking into June and specking out of Legion. I need more unmakings, because I don't know if they actually don't drop, or I'm just using them all up way too quickly. I know there's been the general joke of regrets not dropping, which obviously can convert to unmakings, but it's been a huge pain in the ass. So at least at the moment, I've just been running maps with Searing Exarch to attempt to get some more as we chug along. So probably running through on that standpoint. And then from there, we'll go and attempt to figure out how else we want to do this. But we'll be doing Betrayal because if I go over here, Giannis making deals with Kadiro. Kadiro, from what we've seen, has pretty decent rates for getting tier 2, some tier 1 uniques as options for purchase when running these safe houses. So overall, it seems like one of the better options to go through there, because otherwise you're pretty much just at like a magic finding type strat. I will also have, if I want to go through it in my sort of general map running tree, I will still have Harbinger spec here. So we can, go through with Ancient Orbing. I'm not really convinced that's actually going to be a thing that's going to work well, but that's fine. But otherwise, that's really the main thing that we need: Emperor's Vigilance and the crit swap. I have a couple of clusters that I could look at doing, but right now those aren't actually more damage for me. We're pretty much capped out on where we're at here. Obviously, the other main thing is continuing to heist. Need to get through some various blueprints, because a replica badge of the Brotherhood would be the other main point for getting more damage. For the max fortification that it would give, we're up to 5 frenzy charges, so 5 more fortification would be another 15% attack speed and 15% more armor and evasion, which obviously with our perseverance would help out with that quite a bit. Overall for the build, I would say it's fine. The new SST is pretty cool. I enjoy it. I would say for single target, it is much better than normal spectral shield throw. For clear, it's, I'd say, about the same, maybe a little bit worse ultimately. It probably, in the grand scheme, or in more of a trade setting, it probably feels a lot more comfortable actually on Deadeye if you're willing to sacrifice some more of the tankiness here, getting the +1 chain and the mark effect for your sniper's mark to be able to split additionally would probably feel quite a bit nicer. Um, Really, the clunkiness that you feel with, frankly, a lot of builds that don't have overwhelmingly great clear is just that large pack size. It's a bit of a slog to get through. We just have pierces. We don't have any sort of chains. We don't have any sort of like pack explosion or big, wide screen clearing type of splash damage. So particularly, thick groups of packs are pretty clunky to get through right now. Um, but we'll still keep chugging along with this. I don't have a great idea, frankly, of what else to make in SSF right now. I'm keeping a couple of things together. I got some replica stampedes and a Here's Truth. There's a Bama Pathfinder build, but opinions, I don't know. We'll see. Um, but that's where we're at right now with the character. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and take care.